What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jake in Japan. So, you may have noticed today I don't have my glasses. That's because I finally bit the bullet. I haven't gone to the eye doctor in like a year to get a checkup, and I was not allowed to buy any more contacts until I did that. So, I finally did it, thinking it was going to be a pain in the ass, but actually, it was really fast and really simple and kind of nice. I guess I should explain how eye appointments work typically in the US, at least where I was living. Basically, you go in, you have to make an appointment first, for sure. Like, you have to make an appointment. I think you could probably go in without an appointment, but you just wait for hours and hours and hours and hours. And basically, you go in there, you get your like sheet of paper. They'll give you like, I think if it's your first time, they give you like freaking 4 or 5 sheets of paper, and you're just like, oh, and filling out all your information. If you've been there before, they'll only give you like 2 sheets, but still you have to like fill out a lot of information, and your insurance info is always on there. And it's such a pain in the ass to fill out that insurance information. I think I was on like when I was still in the US, I was on my parents' insurance, because you can do that until you're like 20, I think 23 or 25 or something. And then you have to like start paying up for yourself. But when I was still there, I was on my parents' insurance, which was like, yeah, I don't have to pay insurance. But I used to have to like call them. I'd be at my appointment like, oh, what's this? What's your whatever number and this and this? And they'd just be like, I'm at work right now. But anyways, you fill out this annoying form. You go in after a certain amount of time waiting, usually 10 or 20 minutes. You go into the back room, and they make you look at a house through like this like weird like machine to check your eye focus, and then they shoot you like with a blast of air in the other eye, and you go like, oh shit. And they check your eye pressure with that, and then you go in to the eye doctor, and she'll like, or he will like just check and shine all these lights in your eyes and like roll your eyelids back and stuff and make sure everything's okay. And they'll either say like, yeah, you're good, or you're screwed, man. And once you get you're okay, you can do this, they'll take you, and they check your eyes too while you're back there. Like, they have a chart, and it has all these letters on it, and you have to read the letters, and they get progressively smaller as they go down, and that's how they tell like, oh, you can read this, your eyes are this good or whatever. In Japan, and you get your contacts, and then you get like just a pair for that day, usually like sample. They make you put them in to make sure you're okay and you know how to put in contacts, and then they send you off, and they'll order contacts, and they'll be there in like a week or something, usually, sometimes a little less, but you have to go back again, which is kind of a pain, especially if it's far away. But I think that might be just more of a not living in the middle of the city thing instead of like a country difference thing. Anyways, in Japan, you go in, the first time they give you a paper. It's got like 2 or 3 sheets in it. You got to fill it out and sign up, but then they give you a card, and the card is like for this place only. This is your like identification card. So the next time you come in, all you have to do, like, this my first time, it took a while because I had to fill out all the paperwork, and I was like, meh. But this time when I went, I had a little identification card and my insurance card, and I just handed that to them, and they're like, oh, okay. And I did a walk-in. I didn't make an appointment because, that's kind of a pain in the ass, calling over the phone and trying to set one up. But I just walked in, and I was inside within like 5 minutes. I didn't have to fill out anything. They checked my eyes. They do the same thing, the house and the, oh, my eye. And then they take you into the back room, and she shines lights and messes around with your eyes, and it's like, hey, you're good, or you're going to die, dude. But they send you out or whatever. All that's the same until you get to the chart. And the way the chart works when they're checking your eyes is they have like C's like this, maybe a little bit more in, I would say they're like this. So you basically have to say, oh, it's left, right, up, or down. Like where the opening of the C is. So all of them are C's, and they just like flash different C's at you, smaller and smaller. And after a while, they just start to look like O's if they get too small. So I thought it's kind of interesting, a little different way of doing it. I had never seen that before I came to Japan. I was just like, I think the first time I saw the C, I was like, C, and they were like, what are you doing? But yeah, they do that. Another weird thing they did is before I put in my contacts, they have like this weird like metal thing that you hold that has like a, I want to say it's like a small bowl underneath, and they're like, oh yeah, just put it up to your eye. And I'm like, oh, what are they going to do with this? And the lady's just like, hai me oraimasu, which means I'm going to wash your eye. And I'm like, you're going to wash my what? And she just has this bottle like this size with like a big squirty nozzle on it and just goes and like sprayed me in the eye. And I was like, oh my god. And she did it to both my eyes, and I was just freaking out. But those are the only differences, really. I mean, it's pretty similar, but the office that they had in Osaka that I went to was really, really set up well. Like, they can shuffle a shit ton of people through there really fast and really efficiently. They had like people whose jobs were just, it was like a factory almost. It's like, this person's job is to check this person's job is to check this person's job is to check this. They had one person for each task, and they just constantly shuffled people through, which is why I was able to get through so quick with no appointment. But anyway, that's my story for today. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're having fun, and I will see you guys next time. Later.